Hello everyone, welcome to our session on the listen and repeat task. This is a vital part of your speaking preparation where you must listen intently and reproduce the sentence exactly as spoken. Since there is no preparation time, you need to stay focused and mimic the natural rhythm and intonation of the speaker immediately. Let's get started. If you found these strategies helpful, don't forget to subscribe to myTOEFL for more expert insights and practice materials. Let's keep working together to reach your goal score. A professor has posted a question about a topic and students have responded with their thoughts and ideas. Make a contribution to the discussion. You will have 10 minutes to write your response. Your professor is teaching a class on urban sociology. We are looking at a prompt from an urban sociology class, so we should expect a discussion on how city environments and public institutions adapt to modern society. Write a post responding to the professor's question. In your response, you should do the following. Express and support your opinion. Make a contribution to the discussion in your own words. An effective response will contain at least 100 words. Public libraries have long been valued as quiet sanctuaries for reading and research. The professor begins by establishing the historical context of libraries as quiet sanctuaries, which serves as the traditional benchmark for this debate. However, some cities are transforming these spaces into social community hubs that feature noisy cafes, gaming areas, and collaborative workspaces. The professor introduces the shift in focus by describing how libraries are transforming these spaces into modern social community hubs. Supporters believe this keeps libraries relevant in a world where physical books are less popular. The professor notes that proponents believe these changes keeps libraries relevant in an era where digital content is replacing physical books. Yet others argue that this trend eliminates the only free, quiet spaces left in busy cities. The professor presents the counter-argument, highlighting the fear that this trend eliminates the only free, quiet spaces left for urban residents. In your opinion, should libraries focus on being quiet study areas or social hubs? This sentence presents the core choice you must make. Should libraries be quiet study areas or social hubs? Why? By ending with why, the professor expects you to provide a logical evidence-based defense for your specific preference. I believe libraries must evolve into social hubs because the traditional model is becoming obsolete. Student 1 takes a clear stand, arguing that the traditional model is becoming obsolete and that libraries must change to survive. For instance, most people now access information digitally at home, so libraries need to offer interactive experiences to stay relevant. The student supports their claim by pointing out that most people access information digitally, making the old storage-style library less necessary. Furthermore, having a collaborative zone encourages people to share skills. As a result, the library becomes a more vibrant center for local learning and networking. By using the word furthermore, Student 1 adds that social zones make the library a vibrant center for networking and local learning. However, I think libraries should prioritize silence because there are already plenty of noisy places in our cities. Student 2 uses, however, to signal a disagreement, arguing that libraries should prioritize silence over social activities. For example, cafes and parks are everywhere, but a peaceful study area is increasingly rare. Bisa Irsane in the War the For All Pride in the Alliance are two to use that wine, a continually peaceful study area is becoming harder to find in cities. Additionally, many students and researchers require total quiet to focus. Because of this, turning libraries into loud hubs would disadvantage those who need a space for deep work. The student concludes that social hubs would disadvantage researchers and students who depend on quiet for deep work. Now let's write our own response step by step to see how a high-scoring academic discussion post is constructed. We begin with, in my opinion, to clearly establish our stance. Next, we define the subject as the transformation of public libraries into loud social hubs. We then argue that this is a mistake that overlooks the essential psychological need for silence, providing our core reasoning. Finally, we set the context in a modern, hyper-connected world to show why this is relevant today. We start by quoting the peer, while Student 1 mentions that digital access makes physical books less relevant to show we are engaged in the discussion. Then, we pivot using "I believe this is exactly why" to turn their point into our own advantage. We finish the thought by claiming quiet physical spaces are more important than ever, which directly counters student one's logic. We use the transition, for example, to introduce specific evidence. We identify the problem as constant digital notifications and urban noise, and explain that these factors make it extremely difficult to achieve deep concentration. We end by specifying the target of this concentration on complex academic tasks. We candim is the reverdy into the cest. We end do in turn to serve a section. In the world in the antenna, major, aver to. We add a new layer to our argument with "furthermore, libraries are unique," and then explain the reason: because they are free and accessible to everyone. We conclude by providing a contrast, unlike private cafes which require a purchase for entry, to show the library's special value as a public good. We use "therefore" to signal our conclusion. We state our recommendation instead of becoming noisy social centers, followed by our main proposal: libraries should remain dedicated sanctuaries. We finish by defining the purpose of these sanctuaries as being for focused study and reflection. If you thrived in save to is problem. We begin with this: preservation of silence ensures to show the positive outcome of our stance. We then identify who benefits, that students from crowded homes or noisy neighborhoods. We explain the benefit as having an equal opportunity to pursue intellectual excellence, and conclude by removing the obstacle without the distraction of social activities. We start with a concession. While a small, separate area for collaboration could be beneficial, to show nuance. We then return to our main point, the core identity of the library, and finish with a strong requirement: must remain rooted in peace and quiet. To maximize your score in the academic discussion task, ensure you clearly state your position in the very first sentence. It is essential to engage with the other students' ideas by name to demonstrate your ability to participate in an academic conversation. Finally, always support your stance with a unique, well-developed example that adds a fresh perspective to the debate.